Hi! So in this video, as it says in the title, I'm going to be trying out Clip Studio Paint for the first time. I'm currently using the version Clip Studio Paint X on my iPad. Now, they are sponsoring this video, but all my opinions about the app are my own. I was actually really excited when Clip Studio Paint reached out to me for this video because I've always wanted to try out their program. I knew them as the program for comic artists, but later on I started seeing all kinds of people use CSP. My friends who use it keep telling me to try it out, so this was the perfect opportunity for me to finally do that. I'm approaching this as someone who uses Procreate for most of the time on my iPad and Photoshop for schoolwork and more serious art, I guess you could say. For this video, I decided that I was going to draw one of my original characters, Cake. You might have seen her on Instagram if you follow me on there. Right off the bat, I'm surprised that the iPad version of CSP includes all features of the program. I feel like it's very rare to find a mobile or tablet app that has this kind of interface, this advanced, so that's really cool. Maybe a little overwhelming at first because there's just so many options, so there might be like a transitioning phase, but that's pretty normal when you're trying out something new. Speaking of options, they actually have an assets library that offers so many more options. This contains like brushes and stuff that were made by different artists who also use the program. I like that it's just there. I wasn't sure what brushes I was gonna use because, again, so many options, so I decided to just use the default brushes before I don't know, explore any further. Now, I have to say that these brushes are the most organic and traditional feeling brushes I've ever tried digitally. I don't know what settings they use, or I don't know how they made the brushes feel like this or whatever. The default brushes alone really emulate traditional mediums really well. It's really natural, like the way they make the colors interact with each other. It's really beautiful. I can't explain how fun it was using these. The whole time I just kept switching different types of brushes to get different textures. It honestly felt like I was playing with different mediums traditionally, but digitally, if that makes sense. My favorite brushes so far are definitely the oil paint brush, the wash brush, and just the round one for blending. It blends so well. It's so soft and so creamy. I don't know how to explain it. You can also customize them however you like, and they have options for what paper texture you'd want as well. It really, again, adds to the traditional art feeling experience. They even have this color mixing palette, which I think would be really good for studying color theory. Really useful to test out how certain colors would mix before you start painting or drawing. So if you're the type of person who has like a very painterly art style, this would be great. They also have the Liquify option right there at the bottom, and I personally use Liquify a lot when painting if it's something a little more serious, because it makes it a lot easier to tweak mistakes or adjust a few things. One thing I was most excited about were the 3D models. I saw a TikTok of someone using this and I was so surprised to find out that it was actually available on CSP, and you don't have to download it or anything either, it's just there ready to use. I've tried other 3D model posing apps before, but they weren't as organic as this one, I guess you could say. I liked that the rest of the body gets pulled when I move the arm around or something. The other apps I tried before didn't do that. You can even move the fingers as well. It fascinated me so much, I just kept playing with it at some point. Another feature I think I should mention is the library of comic panels you can choose from, and this tool that helps you make them, I think. I accidentally used it while drawing. I'm actually really curious about this. I've always wanted to try to make comics or comic strips and stuff. These seem really useful. They also have a bunch of assets like buildings and stuff, or backgrounds, I'm guessing. This is probably why they're so well known among comic artists. Everything on here kind of feels like, I don't know, a pantry for artists. Literally all the tools you could possibly need seems like it's available in this software alone. There's even a button that says animate, which I've yet to explore some other time. I definitely wasn't able to use Clip Studio Paint to its full potential in this video. Seeing how many tools I found in such a short period of time, I think it's pretty clear that there's still so much I've yet to discover about the app, buttons and controls that I don't think I've ever seen before. So I do plan on watching a bunch of tutorials on how to navigate the interface. Definitely a few things I'd have to get used to and learn a bit more in order to really maximize everything that the software has to offer, but I genuinely had such a great time playing around with this. You can clearly tell how much fun I had based on how I colored my character. I don't usually paint or render nowadays, but I just couldn't help it this time. It was too fun. If you want to try out Clip Studio Paint for yourself, they offer a free trial period that has all the features you'd get if you were to pay for everything, so that's really nice. I do plan on making the most out of the 3-month free trial, just so I get to understand it a little better, because I really had such a fun time playing around with this. They have a bunch of different types of subscriptions for you to choose from. They offer monthly or lifetime subscriptions for PC and various monthly subscriptions for tablets or phones. You can check the description box for more details if you're interested. Thank you so much to Clip Studio Paint for working with me, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!